What up, family? Got a news put me in dash 20 minutes late. Today is Thursday in my city, Chicago. September the 15th, 2022, so they say. Look, let me just kick it to the real ones and stuff. Because for some reason, people think if they steal a lot of money, get a lot of stuff, get a house, get some jewelry, you know, don't work for it. You know, that's living. Let me tell you how I came up, okay? Everybody know I came through DCFS, Department of Children and Family Service in my city, Chicago, Catholic Charity. Got railroaded up and down the back of me. Used as a sex slave, taken advantage of. Decided that, you know, gangbanging wasn't for me and selling drugs. Just by being aware. To be aware is to be alive. I sold Girl Scout cookies. I had sense enough to know that, you know, they was trying to pimp me. For some reason, I just kind of knew. I guess, you know, I'm an old soul due to the fact that I was taken advantage of as a baby and a little girl. So, you know, the spirit of them people who took advantage of me must have, you know, settled in my spirit. And that's why I say I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And the rest came from people like you. Long story short, when I was a Brown in the Girl Scout, like I was saying, I knew to keep the money, eat the cookies, or both. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I did it all the time. But, you know, when you're young, you do stuff to survive or whatever, you know. If I was hungry, I made sure I got something to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Some way, shape, or form. When I got older, you know, of course, they started putting me in group homes and foster homes because people was getting a check for me. And I kind of knew as a young person that that was the case. And people only wanted me around for my influence, my money, or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Or the money that they was getting paid. Now, to speed it up, you know, when I went to live with my sister, allegedly my sister, 7547 South Walcott, my sister was getting a check for me or whatever and stuff, but of course she was only giving me like $50 a month, and I'm 17 years old. So I went and told my caseworker, hey, look, that's not enough. So they upped it to $75. So I realized my sister wasn't going to do anything for me, so I tried to sell, you know, canned pops out the house because, you know, back in the day a lot of people was doing candy stores on the block and things of that nature. That's when black people were still somewhat, you know, or colored people or both were still kind of like, you know, on their entrepreneurial business, independent type, you know, come up or whatever. Yeah, it was shady, but for the most part, you know, it wasn't as bad as it is now. After I realized my sister didn't want me selling pop out of the house, I decided to go to job court because, you know, they was paying so many, you know, dollars a month or whatever and stuff. And I ended up leaving there with my nurse's certificate, which I did not use. I should have taken it a little bit more seriously, but I looked at it like this: if somebody, you know, blew my head off, you know, what was I going to do? Long story short, around that time I had gave Oprah Winfrey my child abuse rap, so I was just planting seeds, you understand what I'm saying, for my future, just in case I made it, right? And I'm just, you know, I'm just doing things and doing the right thing, and people are saying that it's working, and they doing it too. You understand what I'm saying? Didn't mind helping people if it came down to it, because, you know, each one teach one, right? But at the time, I didn't realize I was a leader and had a lot of influence either. But I knew if I did the right thing, you know, and kept writing, you know, it'll catch on eventually, I guess, you know. And it was. Oprah sent me a copy letter with her signature saying she'll get back with me in the future, which she never did. I wish I still had that letter to this day, but, you know, when you're moving around all the time, you lose a lot of stuff, and they make sure of it. Around that time, I was working for Jesse and Son Barbecue on 39th and Persian. I used to work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., 12-hour shifts by myself. You understand what I'm saying? I used to, you know, cut the barbecue up and, fix the barbecue and be the cashier and bag it and what the band. I did that for about 6 months and I got like $500 a month tax free. Imagine that. And I'm about, 18, 19 years old at the time. He wanted me to stay on and I was like, no, you ain't paying enough. I tried to go back, but it didn't work out and stuff. Gave me little funky ways and, I was like, then I ended up selling general merchandise. And then I ended up selling cassette tapes, music, which I love. And I found love in that. And, that's how all the rappers start blowing up and things of that nature. Around that time, I had a few relationships that I stayed in for about 11 years. And then I met LaWanda Georgettas, who I thought was a nice girl and stuff. She just had a different agenda. And at the same time, I was supporting people by going to parties every day of the week. Now, you got to remember, there's a lot of work and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And I went hard body like this till I was like 28 years old, and I got exhausted because I realized my family, wasn't by my side like I was by their side and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. After me trying to help them out, I kind of got burnt out or whatever. And they used it against me and threw me in a psych ward, but I wasn't drinking, drugging, smoking, or fornicating like I am not now. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And of course, it's been the same routine everywhere I go. People, hang on as long as they can until they realize that I done caught on, and then, the relationship break up, and now, fast forward, after they railroaded me and tried to kill me in 2016 by putting me on the psych ward and stuff because, I just won't lay down and die, you understand? After they got all the money, I done made Oprah Winfrey a billionaire, a lot of people a billionaire, a trillionaire, maybe even a zillionaire. And I'm, originator of rap, never had a day at the spa, never had a real vacation, never had a new car. And now, as a result, they got me in a trap building, something I've never been in. When I needed their help back in the day as a teenager with Department of Children and Family Service, they did not help me. They didn't give me the advantage that I needed when everybody else was getting it, because they knew in the end they was going to throw me in a trap building and make it seem like I'm a government recipient person and, just a nobody and stuff. They stole everything from me and stuff. My car, May 31st, 2008. My nice apartment I worked hard for and stuff. I figure if I don't get nothing out the deal, I'll get that. And of course, everybody disappeared and stuff. Imagine that. And now I'm left for dead in a building with a bunch of men and stuff that can't rate to, try to rape me, because when I first got there, they was trying, but I peep game and stuff, and for some reason, people just think I'm an easy breezy type person and stuff, and they really don't know my capabilities evidently, because they new to the city, like MC Light say, they new in town and they looking around for another name and ruin, and it's me they pursuing. Well, let me tell you about me, fuck boys and girls and stuff. You don't know who I am by now, and I've given you my whole life story, and I, pretty much stuttered once and stuff. Real talk, lets you know that I'm not fearful of anybody now. For some reason, they claim it was tinted windows that railroaded me May 31st, 2008, so they could bring in that New World Order, Barack Obama. But this block, which is hot as fuck because of me, you understand what I'm saying, and giving my address away so people can pull up anytime they want. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm out here every day. If you shoot and kill me, I wouldn't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? You know why? You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to live for. You done stole everything. You understand? So, it ain't my fault that people don't like real motherfuckers and everybody think they could just get something for nothing. And, I made it where everybody could have been a billionaire. When people are out here by themselves, and, that's me, you have to come up with creative ways to stay alive and stuff. And I knew drinking, drugging, smoking, gangbanging wasn't one of them, but I knew if I could get them sober and get the gangbangers to come together and stuff and see that, rap is actually just as good or better than selling drugs, which it is, because we still going hard body. And of course, they still gangbanging and drinking, drugging, and smoking. See, they wanted it all. They heard me in 1995 when I put my voice to the sound of music on 3 cassette tapes front and back, and to the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. And they felt like, they could just take my legacy and run with it and stuff. They changing babies at the hospital. The Kings, which is my people, the Kings and Queens, are getting traded with people who are basically bums and just, travelers that just come in your city or world and just railroad you and stuff and take your stuff. So that's where I'm left at lost for words, really, because you know, I don't know what these people expect from me and stuff, because I'm not gonna run and hide and all that. You know, I got a mission and a plan for myself. If they, you know, want to be a part of that, as far as just thinking about self, because that's what it's about now. You have to think about yourself, because if not, nobody else will and stuff. Real talk, you know. They try to interrupt you and try to stop you, but that's why you got to keep going. If I was a scary person in 1995, when they did me dirty, in 1996 when they put the gun to my head, you know, not too far from where I'm at, on 65th in Maryland, you know what I'm saying, trying to intimidate me, you know, and all that, I would have quit then. It's 2022 now, so why would I, you know, stop now? I'm 55 years old. I've been doing this ever since I was 6 years old. Why would I stop now? You know, these people come from all over setting up shop. This wasn't here. These are new buildings and stuff. They probably ain't paying no rent. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. They trying to act hard. Even the Young M.A., a new artist, said everybody want to be a real nigga, but they ain't putting no work in. All they doing is robbing, stealing, and killing. You know, and Alcoholics Anonymous, someplace I've been, you know, a long time, and I'm not a alcoholic or an addict. I am tradition 8, if you know about AA. You know, I'm a special, you know, employer, if that's what you want to call it. I get paid for the words that I say. It's not much right now, but it'll pay off in the future. I'm priceless, and they trying to, you know, want me to turn to dope and lose hope. But that ain't my story, nigga. Shit, I'm too old to be a damn fool. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now these young motherfuckers, they, you know, they slow. They don't know how severe or how much trouble they in and stuff. Quiet as careful doing what they, you know, doing to me and stuff. I mean, you got to really think about it. I brought the Martin Luther King dream to fruition, the Black Panther to fruition. You know, everybody came together or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? If for nothing but the money or whatever and stuff, all walks of life is on this block. As far as color and woo out the bam, I believe that's a white person right there. Now, yep, see them white people right there. So, you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One person can make a difference, but if you think I'm finna stay in a bed bug, roach infested, nothing but men, you know what I'm saying? I mean, where the girls at? I mean, I don't even want them. I was a lesbian at one time, but shit, I done got over that too. It's been so long, shit. All I'm thinking about is my legacy and shit. Now, you done got what you wanted. You done did the most, and you know, you didn't put the work in and stuff, and you all that. Here come this motherfucker that's above me right here. He walk back and forth and stuff. You know, I think he's something, I don't know, I don't even want to mention his stuff, but, you know, he want to probably beat me so bad, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Every time I come, they always coming, boy, I swear. Real choke. 6210 South Scumbag Avenue, Chicago, North 60637. Got a Doberman pigeon over there. Everybody want to be fucking goddamn famous and shit, so I'm here to accommodate them. Real choke. All right, so you see that they've been drinking and shit. This is a playground. They've been drinking. You understand what I'm saying? Turning up, disrespectful. Want to be tough because they got cars and shit now. They didn't have shit when I first got here. You understand what I'm saying? Blunt smoking and shit. All they do is troll me and try to figure me out and think they tough and shit. They got their little people on the block now. I guess I'm supposed to be scared. I wish a nigga would, for real. It's these dreadlock, bumba clock people, for real. You ain't worth more than me, so. You see that? A little fucking goddamn. Somebody got a ticket. They need to ticket all these motherfuckers. You know how many tickets I got when I was driving, for real? Yeah, so these motherfuckers, you know, they come from all over. Doing nothing. Sucking up the game for free. Shitting on my fucking block. Real motherfuckers don't shit on the block. They clean it up. Alright, so they know when I'm coming and going, and they pretty much want to be tough and shit. They probably selling weed. It's supposed to be a recovery building. They fucking it up and shit, like all niggas do. Step your game up, family. Anything happen, you know where I'm at. Peace.